Have you ever heard of the Audemars Piguet Remaster series? They've only made 2 versions of them, and I have both of them in front of us today. The concept is that they pick a watch they made a long time ago, and then they make a current remastered version of it. So this is version 1, came out in 2020. You might have seen it before. It's a remake of a watch they made in the 1940s. The only one I've ever seen auction off was in 2015 and went for over $300,000. But we're gonna focus more on version 2 today because it's a more recent release, came out in 2024, and it's the first time we've ever had one. Now version 2 is a remake of a watch they made around 1960, and apparently they only made 7 examples of it. But this remaster version, they released in a limited edition of 250 pieces, and this is the kind of watch that if you see on someone's wrist, you're gonna take a double take at it and be wondering, what is that? But as wild as the design is, I personally think the watch is really cool, and let's go over some features of it. So the case material is actually called sand gold, and it gives the watch this really unique sand color. It's a combination of gold, copper, and palladium. As we take a look at the dial, you'll see it's 12 triangles of differing sizes, all divided by these metal lines. And while it is a little bit tricky on your eyes to try to tell the time, those triangular dividers actually do a really good job at putting your focus on the right places. Also, the more you look at this watch, the way that they put the finishing lines on it combined with the sand gold color is really just striking to look at. Flipping over to the movement, they kept the sand gold colored theme going because you'll notice the rotor is in sand gold and it has these asymmetric cutouts kind of going with the theme of the watch. Also, the strap they chose for this watch is super cool. I've never quite seen one made just like this. The top of it is like this matte blue and black gradient, and then the backside is set in this super high quality leather. Now let's go over the prices of these watches as well as my thoughts on the value. So the first remaster retailed around $53,000 and they only made 500 of them. When it first released, they were trading over retail price, but over the years, they've dramatically come down to the point where you can get them almost at a 50% discount. This one we can sell for $28,000. Now version 2 retailed for around $47,000 and they only made 250 of these. However, when these were first released, they were trading way above retail and they're still trading above retail. And this one we're trying to get $60,000 for. So the question I'm kind of asking myself is, will version 2 suffer the same fate as version 1 and continually go down in value over the years? Or will this one actually hold its premium over the retail price? Because 1, they only made half as many as the first example, and 2, it kind of has this more wild design. When you look at both of these watches, version 1, well, is a very cool watch. It's round and it looks like a regular watch. Whereas when you look at version 2, it's kind of like you're looking at an AP that has never been made before and is really something unique. I personally don't have the answer to that question, but if you guys have some thoughts on that, drop a comment below.